Hey guys, so I thought I'd go on a little adventure today. I walked into this big massive field and I was heading towards some trees kind of that way behind this thing that I'm sitting in. So I was heading towards these trees and then I noticed there was a barbed wire fence. I was like, well, I can't get there. And then I noticed this whole pile of like farmer's junk. There's this thing I'm sitting on and there's like a bunch of others. Pile of concrete cylinders. Woo! At TwoShoesforSwitching, we're always looking to try new things. So I thought, hey, I'd go on a wee adventure, see what I can find. So I found this spot right here. So Scotty, I know how you said in your last video that you really don't like hand sanitizer. And the whole time I was making my video and I was talking about hand sanitizer, I could just picture what you were thinking. And I just knew that you hated hand sanitizer because you're all about Bear Grylls and drinking your own pee and all that stuff. But oh my goodness, when you're talking about the downsides of living in Australia, that sounded so serious. Like the drought and the floods and everything. I mean, over here we get floods sometimes. Not where I live, because Port Glasgow is on a hill, basically. It's not a valley, but there's the river. And then there's like Helensburgh on one side of the mountain and Port Glasgow on the other side. And for us to get flooded right at the top here, the water would have to rise all the way up. It would have to be like the day after tomorrow weather for that to happen. I actually wasn't going to listen to the new Switchfoot music. I hadn't until you made your video, and then I thought, you know what, I'm going to have to. And I gotta say, I kind of agree with what you said. It was very different to what I was expecting. I don't know how I feel about it. At this point, I'm not a massive fan. I'm going to have to listen to it a few more times and then bring it up again and talk about what I really think. Or maybe I'll just wait till the album comes out. My friend Brad, he said that to appreciate the songs more, you have to kind of see Fading West the movie, and obviously that's not out yet for everyone apart from people in America who get to go to the concerts. I think when I see the movie, and I think when you see the movie, the songs will be way more relevant and they make way much more sense. I generally like when bands change their sound. The newest Sri Lanka album, Collapsible Lung, I really enjoyed that. I thought that was an amazing album. And yeah, it was really poppy and stuff, but I really liked it. My friend Dan said to me, how can you not like Switchfoot's new sound when you really liked Sri Lanka? And I was like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I've been a fan of Switchfoot longer, so I've kind of got used to the way they progress, whereas Sri Lanka, I haven't been a fan for very long, so I've just known all the albums as they are kind of thing, and I've just sort of accepted them. I'm not sure, but I think when bands change their sound generally, and then fans are like, oh my goodness, they sound so different now, I can't listen to it anymore, it's just too different, what happened to their old sound, blah blah blah. I think fans of music don't always appreciate how the sound of bands change to do with, like, you know, situations in their lives and stuff. I think to stay relevant, you kind of have to change. You kind of can't win, because there'll be the fans that, if they just keep doing the same thing over and over, they just think they're a one-trick pony. And then there's the other fans that are really dedicated to how the sound is and don't want it to evolve too much. But I think most bands these days are heading towards a more kind of pop sound. I don't know why that is, but it's kind of interesting because I was watching an interview with My Chemical Romance recently, and obviously they're just a rock band. The interviewer was kind of asking Jared stuff like, how do you stay relevant in this scene when most of the stuff that is popular today is all pop music? And he basically said, before Lady Gaga and all that kind of smart pop, before all of those kind of came out in the sort of last 5 or 6 years, rock bands were kind of seen as the kind of outlet for the kids that only like to listen to sort of deep, meaningful music. And so now that's kind of changed to more pop artists are more kind of deep and meaningful. And I think that's why bands feel like they have to evolve to get more fans. I don't know. What you're saying about embarrassing music, oh my goodness. I listen to so much music, not that I'm embarrassed about. I really like Owl City and Reliant K and all those kind of bands that could be embarrassing. I mean, I'm not embarrassed about it. I'll say openly, I love L City, as well as Switchfoot, My Chemical Romance, House of Heroes, all those kind of bands. I do think that people are put into boxes and labeled depending on you're this kind of person, therefore you like this music. And I just think that's really dumb, because music is for everybody. What also really annoys me is the kind of elite fans who are like, I've been a fan of this music for 10 years. And they look down on fans that have only just discovered the band. Like, I don't understand why that's important. Legends like Michael Jackson, Elvis, Johnny Cash all these kind of people, they're still relevant to today. It doesn't matter when you become a fan. I don't really have anything else planned to say, apart from be adventurous, go and find concrete cylinders to sit in. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for being a fan of Two Shoes for Switching. Keep liking and keep commenting and keep sharing. Keep trying new things.